to Healing River. My name is Amy. I am a Reiki master, tarot reader and psychic medium. This reading is Starseed Ascension messages. There are 3 piles before you. They all come from these cards all come from this beautiful Lyran Oracle. I am a Lyran Starseed. I love this deck. It's just it illustrated so beautifully. Pile 1, we have 34, the merge. In the depths rests the treasures. And the stone, orange stone for you, carnelian. Next, 14, resources. Observation, abundance, prosperity, and gifts. Beautiful colours. And it looks in that little tuft of hair there on his head that he's wearing the crown. And the lion is king. The stone associated with this reading is clear quartz. And finally, pile 3 is 35, synchronicity, miracles let loose and recognition. So miracles, letting loose and recognition. Beautiful card. And the associated stone is, I believe, sodalite. So there you go, here are your piles. If you'd like to take longer to pick which pile calls to you, then please pause the video here and use your intuition to feel which you're drawn to. You can use the cards, or I've designed it so that you can actually go by stone instead if the cards aren't calling to you today. Without further ado, let's continue with the first reading. You will find all other readings listed in the playlist on the tarot readings on my channel. I record each card reading separately. And the reason for that is because I cannot upload it all in one file, unfortunately, with my technology. So, let's get going, shall we? Hello and welcome to Healing River Tarot. My name is Amy and this is your reading, your Starseed Ascension message. You picked the beautiful card 35, synchronicity, miracles, letting loose and recognition. And your card comes with this crystal today. This is sodalite. Beautiful stone. Now, sodalite is actually an enhancing crystal. It enhances logic and rationality and truth, and it aids in emotional balance and calmness, and also aids in mental clarity. So is there something at the moment, my darlings, if you pick this crystal, that you are needing help with? Sodalite may help you in becoming clearer of mind, balancing out your emotions, logic and rational thinking. If we're struggling, if we've got a bit of a foggy mind going on at the moment because we've got so much going on in our lives, we can help. It helps us with that clarity. So let's have a look at the card itself, the meaning. I'm going to read it from the book for you today. There is something truly special that occurs when the human is aligned with their optimal vibration. Here, in this state, they begin to merge with the totality of source creation, and everywhere they go attract miraculous events, moving in a series of synchronistic events all along the way. To us, the White Lions, we refer to synchronicity as being one with the rhythm of all creation. It is in this state of rhythm where one no longer needs to impose their force on reality, but blend into it, fitting their individual puzzle piece into the entire mystery of creation to bring forth one collective image. Each human has been embedded into this plane with a unique frequency and blueprint that is seeking to be served through your life experience. But due to the complexity of your social arrangements and you residing on a free will planet, oftentimes these plans can take us in alternate directions. We want to guide you back towards alignment, if not already there, so you may receive the wisdom of your higher self. These soul communications, are often received when one's consciousness is in a free state. I thought I'd read that wrong then, but I hadn't. Beyond societal programs, past, future thinking, and can be received, for example, in meditative states, intuition, and flow states, such as when running or dancing, and moments of heart awareness, such as feeling the beauty of it all. If you feel that perhaps you may be out of alignment, the easiest solution is always to begin by following your inspiration, joy, and committing for happiness to guide you on your way. Through the following of these cues, you can begin to navigate from any supposed obligations and discover that you have always been free, for you are seated in joy. This card communicates that you do not need to blindly follow any obligations or achieve some task in order to be happy. Now is a wonderful time to follow the compass of your soul by letting your joy and inspiration carry you to your fullest life expression. You will find that by constantly following these cues, you will be naturally guided to synchronistic miracles that bring forth all that you seek into your life. Shift the narrative and free yourself from commitment. Additional meanings to this card are miracles, to let loose, freedom, career advancement, new opportunities, financial prosperity, divine encounters, recognition, support, and breaking free. I feel like we all need to break free at the minute. It's just like this feeling that we have. I know I have it, that I want more freedom. I want to be free from a system of control that wants to keep me small, that wants to keep me controlled. That, I want freedom to create. I want freedom to express. I want freedom in all things. And so maybe this is my card reading today along with you, my darlings. Right, this card reading, I will caution you now, it's probably going to be a little bit longer than the first two. And the reason for that is Spirit threw out more cards in the messages. And I don't edit messages from Spirit. So this might be a bit longer today. So I do apologize about the length. And you may want to split it down into short, sharp segments. So without further ado, we'll get into it. So I'm not dragging it on longer than necessary for you all, my lovelies. Synchronicity, miracles, recognition, the sacred inner space, the sacral chakra, tenderness and sensuality. Sacred inner space. Because life happens through us, not to us, we have everything that comes into our life or happening to us coming and doing so because we, the creator, have created it within our field by manipulating the quantum field through our beliefs, our thoughts, our actions, our expressions, our voiced opinions, our voiced beliefs, our voiced commands, because the universe listens and feeds back what it is that we are projecting, both vibrationally, energetically, and physically in the physical world. So everything around us is a representation of us because we are creating all that we see and are. So, synchronicity is part of that. When you're on the right path for your blueprint, when you're on the right path for your life plan, synchronicities become really common. I went through and still am going through them every single day. And the more that you look for them, and the more that you start being aware of them, the more they appear, because you actually become attuned to being in the flow. Our sacral chakra is our emotional center. And if you look here, the sodalite comes to you in this reading relating to emotional balance and calmness. I so firmly believe this is my pile at the minute, going through setting up Healing River as my business, being given new gifts, learning how to use them, trying to find my place in this world. I think that, finding that time to process emotion, and trying not to get overly frustrated, especially as a starseed, because you have like an awareness on another level. You are more aware of the world because you're aware of the worlds beyond this one. You're naturally open to it, and so once you are aware of who and what you are, the frustration becomes more pronounced because you are trying to shed old layers of programming, beliefs, frustrations, like, and very buried deep emotions about yourself. I went to a mediumship training day. God, I couldn't get that out then. Medium training. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm so sorry. Mediumship training day yesterday, and a lady did a reading for me and said that and picked up on my childhood wound. And, there were things that I learned about myself that I did not want to hear and I didn't really feel that I resonated with, but were the truth. Which means that that is calling upon me to look within to fix those issues, to move forward, because I'm a healer. And as much as I heal others, I am constantly in a state of flux of healing for myself. And on this journey, we have those synchronicities, those signs, and it's our job to follow them, observe them, and not to put expectations of what we believe should be happening upon us. And I've been doing that very thing. And and all it did was serve to frustrate me, to stunt my growth, and to give me an emotional meltdown, which does not serve you. I mean, I could probably do with the soda light crystal at the moment just to keep myself calm because I'm going through so much. But the sacral chakra is about tenderness and sensuality. So I'm just going to take this to another place. At the moment, a lot of people are starting to meet up with their divine counterparts, with their soulmates, with their soul groups, to do with their life path. And you're gonna actually be seeing signs and synchronicities. I had a message about the sacral chakra yesterday in my training that mine has completely opened now and is radiating a brilliant orange, which I was aware of. But it's being in touch with the more tender, vulnerable parts of yourself in order to be emotionally aware, emotionally awake, emotionally available, and emotionally healthy, because we have to process our emotions. And part of that is actually expressing them to yourself and being honest. I mean, I had a very raw and honest conversation with my spirit guides and even with God, with Source itself today about where I am and what I'm going through. And I know that they're not judging me, but it's part of being a human. And sometimes I feel really, stressed about the fact that I have all of these challenges to face on a daily basis as a human being. I don't know about all of you, but emotions are a pretty difficult thing to have to deal with all the time, aren't they? And they're constantly challenging you. And that's just one layer of what goes on as a human being. And so I want you to be kind to yourselves, okay? I want you to be a little kinder, but open, aware, and awake. And maybe, starting to really focus on your emotional centering and your calmness. And having a moment of clarity means taking a step back and not thinking at all. Allow space for ideas, thoughts, and things to drop in from heaven. I said to myself I was going to start doing that and instead had a wobbly. Not really a great start, but we're all living and learning, aren't we? The holy grail of inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. So this synchronicity, I feel like some of you have been really struggling with manifestation, the art of attraction, the law of attraction, or whatever it's called, like you're thinking, well, why is it that I'm not getting to where I want to be? Why is it I'm not seeing positive manifestation? But you already are all that you seek. You already have all the power that you seek. It's the fact that you believe that you're not seeing it is the reason you're not seeing it. And I know it sounds really weird to say that, but it's very true. The limitations we place upon ourselves, the blocks that we put on our own way, are the ones that stop us. Not heaven, not God, not your soul, because your soul has a blueprint and a plan. Your guides are here to guide you on that plan. You're going to get to where you're going, whether you think you are or not, because you've already got there. That's the point. You're all that you need to be in this moment. You are the Holy Grail that you are seeking on your ascension journey. And I feel like you need to be kinder to yourself and take a load off of the pressure that you've been putting yourself under to accomplish your mission on Earth. Because I feel like it's taking you to places, darker places that you don't need to go, because you're already beyond them. It's almost like revisiting and getting stuck. And some starseeds do get stuck at this point on this journey. But I hope today, by having this message, that it alleviates that and allows you to see it so that you can find a new way through for yourself. Now, Lord Kamika from the Ascension deck. This deck is by Diana Cooper, and it's messages and exercises to help with Ascension. Now, Kamika came from another universe to set the conditions for the golden age of Atlantis with Archangel Metatron. He has returned to be Kohan of the Eighth Ray, a soul ray of purification, enlightenment, and communication. If you receive this card, you are on a request for enlightenment. Your guidance is to breathe Kamika's blue topaz light into your aura. Expand your attitude to one of unconditional love, acceptance of others, and personal responsibility. Kamika will open the new doors for you and guide your footsteps towards enlightenment and ascension. So if you have been struggling and you're finding yourself stuck, Lord Kamika comes into this reading today and says, I will help you. So expand your attitude by breathing in blue topaz light into your aura. Do it mindfully, sit in a meditative state, and expand your attitude to the one of unconditional love, acceptance of others, and personal responsibility, because you are all that you seek. You are the Holy Grail. Synchronicities are happening. You are a deep feeling being, but balance that emotion, balance your chakras, balance yourself between the logical mind that can actually hold you back and your feeling and intuition that will guide you forward. Just your affirmation is, I call on Lord Kamika to enlighten and support me. Now, the archangels have two messages for you today, my darlings. The two, positivity and understanding. So the first is understanding, and your archangels have said today, the angel guidance is to examine yourself and your current situation in depth, so you have a clear awareness of the underlying reasons for your challenges in this situation to do with your ascension journey as a starseed right now, what you're going through that this relates to. I'm not going to list anything because this is different for everyone, okay? But it's still the same lesson. It's still the same outcomes, because it even applies to me. So you need to examine it in depth and have a clear awareness of the underlying reasons for your challenges and situations. Acquaint yourself with the facts about the situations and attitudes before you take decisions. Self-awareness is a necessary foundation on which to build strong relationships, friendships, and work. Understanding your personality is a basis for understanding your spiritual self and your mission on Earth. So ask your guide or angels to help you with this. And your affirmation is, I seek an understanding of myself and my life. So if you're feeling stuck right now, knowing that you are all you seek, knowing thyself, knowing that you have the ability to alleviate this boundary or block that you seem to be experiencing, and being able to become emotionally stable through the use of crystals, meditation, chakra balancing, as I mentioned, and also positivity, because this is the next card. When you are positive, you keep directing a stream of high vibration energy with your thoughts, words, and actions. This affects others and they help you towards your purpose. The angels are aware of the power of your positivity and they will too support you, your intentions. You choose your thoughts and attitudes. So focus on loving, abundant, and successful outcomes in every area of your life. Your positivity will make you feel happy, healthy, and fulfilled. And your affirmation is, I am strong and positive. Or I am positive and strong, sorry. Right, I've got some clarifying situation cards for you. Life situations, they had 3 today for you. Pile 3, 3 for 3. And it's 3 for 3 for the cosmic messages as well. Planning phase. I'm going through that right now, setting up my business. I'm having to really think about how I'm going to get what I need to do set up and follow my life's mission here on Earth. So planning phase, take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality and plan wisely. Cultivate success through meticulous research, strategies and plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. So get into that planning phase right now for yourself. But know that you are all that you seek. Have confidence in your abilities. You are an ancient wise star being. You are just having a human experience. You're in this world, my darlings, but you are not of it. Cloud of unknowing. See, this is the thing that I've been suffering with, is a cloud of unknowing. So float on the clouds of the unknown, surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within, which is something that I need to do. Goodness, this is so my reading today. Answers unfold. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. I think we all need to. Oh my goodness, right. 3 messages and then we have finished your reading. So it's a little longer than normal, but I hope that you found this very instructive for you today. Remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. It is okay to be happy, my darlings. It's okay to be happy. And look, it's in blue. Oh, topaz blue. Lord Kamika's energy is in this card. It's okay to be happy. So I think doing Lord Kamika's exercise of the topaz light in your aura and expand your attitude to one of unconditional love, acceptance of others and personal responsibility, the doors that you have been looking for, the synchronicities are going to open for you and guide your footsteps towards enlightenment and the ascension that you are on right now and are seeking, or believe that you have stunted, or believe that things are going a bit awry. Nothing's going awry. It's all part of the process. So life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? This is so important. I have been questioning that within myself recently. What am I going to focus on? Am I going to focus on the fact that everything's really difficult at the moment? Or am I going to focus on the fact I'm creating something new and exciting and that my life is changing and I'm changing and everything's getting better for me? What am I going to choose to do? Am I going to sit there and cry me soup all day? Or am I going to embrace life and love it? And finally, my darling, your last bit of advice. Speak up and speak out. Speak your truth. Oh, look, blue again. I love the way the cards work. What's blue? Our throat chakra. So speaking truth is important, and I've been saying to people about this because it really does affect your health when you don't, your energy system. Amount of crap I've had to clean out of people's energy systems as a healer so far, because they are not speaking their truth. And I see when I do that work, I see this dark, sludgy energy that's floating around inside your beautiful, what should be vibrant chakra, and it's all dark and smoky and icky. So you do block those centers up, and so it's good to let it out. Let out that truth, speak that truth, honor thyself, because By speaking truth, you honor thyself, but not only you honor those around you. And you can be loved and be respected for who you truly are, because you are being genuine. And people like that. Life gets easier when you do that for yourself. So let your voice be heard loud and clear. This has been your reading. I have loved having your company today. I hope that you found some advice in here, no matter whether you're a starseed or not, whether you believe in the ascension or not. I hope that there's something in here for you. There definitely was for me, because I'm definitely pile 3 right now. So I totally empathize with you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And be kind to you, because you're all so beautiful and bright lights, and you have so much to offer yourself in the world. So be kind, okay, to you. I send you my love. I hope you'll join me again on Healing with a Tarot. And if you'd like to see me for a personal reading, it's amy@healing-river.co.uk. Just get in touch with me and I can set something up with you. It's £20 per session. Right, I'm going to go now. Take care of yourselves. Bye, number 3s.